Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. How's it going? Today we're going to do another WIP Chat here with Diamond Art Club, So Many Books, So Little Time by Randall Spangler. We're about above the pocket watch here. Top segment kind of thing. Square drill. Yep. 22 inches by 43 inches, 56 centimeters by 109 centimeters, 53 colors, including 2 ABs, which stands for Aurora Borealis, and they're an iridescent coated type of drill that sparkles a little brighter than that of regular drills. And anything under color code or DMC code 150 is considered an AB from Diamond Art Club. Alright, cool. How's it going? Hopefully you had a wonderful weekend. I was just at work, so yeah. It was alright. Oh, it's work. Gets her done. Alright, still working on this maroon, the reddish. Yeah, I just kind of called it maroon, but could be different color entirely. It's 8:14 anyway. For the color, so let's go by the DMC code. I just kind of somewhat describe what color it is. I have that much of an idea, but yeah. Alright. Hopefully your crafting and hobbies are going well. Just see. Oh, there's more down arrows up further in the book here. Okay, let's get more of this 8:14. Yep. Okay. There's more 8:14 here. We're good. There's another bag. Just looks a little slim in this container right now. Alright. Yeah, having trouble with boss and Breath of the Wild. Water Blight Ganon. Just my bows keep breaking. Get to the second phase and it's just not fun. There's like 4 platforms and the water level is raised and the controls get so clunky. When you have ice blocks heading towards you, it's just and I've just been like standing there with my last bow broken and the health bar is like way below half, like near the end. It's just holy cow. I ordered the strategy guide to see where I can get like half decent bows or something, or recipes. I don't know, it's just I have a ton of arrows left. It's just my bows just are not cutting it to be able to aim at Water Blight Ganon's eye. It's just discovered there were bomb arrows though in the game, so just went to Hitino Village or something in Breath of the Wild, and yeah, there's bomb arrows, so that's pretty cool. I think they're a common thing in the Legend of Zelda series, but yeah, kind of nice to just like buy a couple bundles in the game. Just going to a village by randomly exploring. Yeah, you have to do like 4 shrines in Breath of the Wild to get like a segment of stamina or an extra heart container. Yeah, so I ended up getting an extra heart container, but yeah. I think stamina is a pretty high demand need in Breath of the Wild. So Link can climb longer or, yeah, just attack longer in like flurry rushes or charged attack. Yeah, or swim for a longer period of time. So, yeah, sure there's like a way to beat Breath of the Wild, like certain bosses. But yeah, just the durability of weapons just really infuriates me during a boss battle when you need stuff to just work, but yeah, it just breaks. Yeah. Yeah, throwing weapons in a boss fight when you really need to just like react. The boss isn't just going to stand there and wait for you to get your act together. It's just I get so close, and then yeah, I can just imagine the other three divine beasts are just going to be a nightmare for me. That is not an easy part of the game, and it's like a main component of the game, main objective too, to regain control of the four divine beasts to help defeat Calamity Ganon. Yeah. Well, I just keep cracking at it like my cell phone games. Yeah, you get the lives back. You just get a game over screen in Breath of the Wild. It's not like the end of the world, but it is infuriating when you just think you might have the fight in the bag and then yeah, it just goes all wrong. When the controls go all clunky, you have like the motion controls and the response time just screws up. I don't know. Better bows or something. But yeah, just for something difficult like that, or just a difficult obstacle, you just try to find another angle or way to figure out how to do something. Z targeting helps big time in the game. It really helps with shooting arrows because you just have like the eye of this water blight Ganon. It's his weak spot, so gotta shoot an arrow into its eye basically to make him topple over and deliver the smackdown. But yeah, he's also got this large plasma sword thing, this lance, huge lance. I don't know. No, let's keep trying. I kind of discovered a couple regions, like opened up a couple regions in the game over the past couple days. Those Sheikah towers. So, yeah, it's really cool to explore. Yeah. Discovered new items and weapons too. Yeah, just ran into some really tough enemies too. One hit kind of enemies. It's kind of like Water Blade Ganon, where yeah, the lance, you get stabbed by it and you see the game over screen just shortly after you started the fight. So I feel like I'm playing like Dark Souls all over again. It's just
Yeah, it's a video game. Yeah, no use really like just losing it when you see the game over screen multiple times. It's just trial and error. Yeah, you just take your time and find a strategy that works, even if it just may seem like you're fighting the boss for a really long time, but uh, you're still making progress. You're still doing damage and stuff, but yeah, it's just taking a bit longer, but you're not hanging there critical health and you're out of food and kind of stuff. Yeah. You can heal on the fly. You just have to hit the plus button and it pauses the action for a millisecond. But yeah, spending more time in the menu screen than in a boss battle is kind of annoying. Link takes a little bit of time to get back up after he gets knocked down. Where I could have taken a couple arrow shots or whatever to this guy's eye. Yeah, Link's just lying there, just half drowning in a shallow water on the floor. It's just, oh, come on. And then raised platforms, Link's just trying to find the edge or something. It's just, wow. When the controls just go clunky, just the worst times. Still a fun game, but yeah, just when you're fumbling around with the controls in like critical seconds to accomplish something, to avoid getting incinerated. Yeah, that's me with video games. Keep taking a stab at it. I ended up getting the new Tetris for the N64, so I played that a few games with that while I was on the indoor bike. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, just slowly back into video games. I don't know, Legend of Zelda, yeah, on the Switch is just nice to pick up and play for a bit. Console battery and the portable format really doesn't last very long. I think I have like an older system, but I have an older Switch, but like one of the first gen Switches, but yeah, I haven't really docked the Switch and played on full screen too often, Zelda on full screen TV too often, but yeah, I have the capability to. Oh, I was really never one for like portable, but the Switch I'll just make an exception for because of its versatility. So I love the versatility of that. Where you can just like be playing portably and then your console battery indicator comes up and you can just like dock the Switch system and just continue playing on the TV. Yeah. My controller batteries have been good. It's just like the system battery just like plummets. I get at least an hour plus of gameplay, so it's kind of limited my playtime, but when I can play is like in the evening for like an hour or two. Yeah. If when I do have a day off, yeah, I play a small chunk in the afternoon maybe. Yeah, I just dab at picking up the Nintendo Switch, but yeah. I've played way more than I've ever had in the past couple of years, so it's all good. Oh, if you like that kind of stuff, like, do what you love. Like, why do there have to be stereotypes and all that out there? Oh, you're in your 30s, you should just be working. So, I am working. Working 2 jobs, and it's just nice to unwind for a couple hours. And just explore Hyrule. For a bit, discover new things, and yeah, try new strategies to fight Ganon. So, yeah. Because I can just like fast travel to that divine beast now and just try to face the boss, and if I fail horribly, then I just go explore the map. It's like you can just go back to the boss fight if you need to regroup. Oh well, can you do? Yeah, if you get frustrated with that kind of stuff, just turn the system off, take a breather. It's a game, you'll eventually figure it out. Probably just need more hearts or better bows and arrows, and I can just go do that if I just tank and in the boss fight. It's like, okay, yeah, I got game over for the 60th time, but okay, I died, so okay, just go do something else. Okay, it's like, yeah, it's a pretty forgiving game. Like, I figured out the divine beast, like the puzzles, and then yeah, it's just that boss is just dragging me down. Yeah, look up videos on YouTube on how to defeat them, and they just make it look so easy. Yeah, when your heart rate is like raising, you're like in the final section of the health bar for this boss, and you just start to fumble the controls, and it's like, oh, I might get this time, and then yeah, it just goes all the garble. I just want to jump over to the raised platforms and just plummet them with like a pole or something. Said target and just poke at him. I've tried that, but he still does the ice blocks things, and it's just horrible camera angle crap, and gotten so close so many times. I hate boss battles. It's just like that confined space, and it's just Link thinks he has to like dive every time he goes near water off the shoreline. off of like a raised platform and stuff. He does like a diving formation when it's just really a shallow pool of water in this chamber. It's like, yeah, I was just checking the time. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have. Here's my hand. Oh boy. Oh, man, just keep going. That game's like 7 years old now, so holy cow. Can't believe Breath of the Wild is 7 years old. It was released like 7 years ago. Holy. I don't know. I just bought a copy of Breath of the Wild for a coworker on my part-time, so yeah, I believe I mentioned that already, but yeah. She wanted to try a different game other than Animal Crossing, so I found her a copy and got her one so she could experience that. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's an approachable Zelda title. Oh, it's a nice sandbox. I know like the other Zelda titles have been like open world all along, really, to an extent. Ocarina of Time kind of introduced the open world concept because you go from place to place. You might have teleport to place in the earlier games. But yeah, it's just fast travel in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, for sure. Once you get to those spots and activate the fast travel spots. Yeah, you just can't travel to any point on the map without having explored or discovered that area first. So, that's the difference right there. Yeah, it'd be funny if they just give you the map and it's like, okay, do whatever you want and teleport wherever you want. That would have probably broken the game. That'd be a huge game break right there. There are probably people who have like just opened all the towers and then just gone to town on the game. Revealed all the areas, the sectors, or whatever you want to call it. Districts. I think they're like sectors. Yeah, that's one strategy. That's one way to play. Open world game. If you have to discover components of the map, yep, it's a good strategy. You can just kind of hop from place to place. Yeah, that works. Just basically walking around and just slowly revealing towers, because some towers you just can't climb and activate. There's one Sheikah Tower last night. Hateno Tower. Yeah, where there's some sort of goop surrounding it, malice maybe, and there is just like one little tiny broken stone arched window frame that Link climbed up onto, and I got up and over the malice or whatever it was and activated the tower. So it's a fast travel point, but yeah, it's also a bit elevated as well, so yeah, and these regions are like huge in the game. Yeah, it's just the surface and Breath of the Wild, but yeah, there's a lot of map, so just for Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom is just, yeah, seems larger because of the depths and all that, but yeah. Yeah, there's depth, surface, and sky, and tiers of the kingdom, and yeah, it does seem bigger, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot going on. The depths just seems like an endless void. Just looks the same everywhere you go. It just feels that way to me, but yeah. Uh, I don't know. It's kind of boring down there, from what I've seen, in my opinion. But yeah, still an interesting dynamic of the world map. Like, you do have to go down into the depths for some parts of the game, so that's in Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild, yeah, you're just on the surface. Yeah, it's just Hyrule. But no, still two very fun games. But yeah, the gameplay kind of evolves with Link going through traumatic event at the start of Tears. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, he just wakes up after 100 years, so it's like, yeah, oh, okay. Oh, I'm awake again. Oh, okay, time to save Hyrule. Alright. And Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, yeah, this thing happened, and, oh, yeah. Hyrule's in trouble again. Here we go. It's like, yeah. A little more meaningful kind of start to the game. It kind of just bumps you right into the action. Alright. 27? Wow. Yeah. It's kind of turned into a Legend of Zelda podcast. Kind of thing. Alright, so we have like the right facing 640 arrow here. So it's just kind of like shading. It's like a lighter darkish brown. Slight grayish brown. But yeah, I don't know, it's just into gaming lately. Yeah, probably a few WIP chats have been about Legend of Zelda. My bad. Yeah, it's just what I'm into right now. Yeah, just get frustrated with a video game, just set it down. Yeah, just call it a day or whatever. Just call it a session. Just come back to it and just do something else in the game. Yeah. Not a huge deal by any means. I get frustrated with the boss battle, but yeah, it's just like, okay, didn't do so good that time. Just try something else. Yeah, just clunky. Yeah. Shouldn't have to fumble with the menu and just struggle with game mechanics when you're just in the middle of just chaos. You're in panic mode. Oh, just no rush ever. Like, the game's 7 years old. Just jump into it, play at your own pace, do stuff at your own pace, do what you're comfortable with. There's probably multiple different ways to defeat enemies in the game. Game's just kind of designed to allow you to discover those things, discover strategies, or utilize what you have available to you in the game to complete objectives and go places wherever you want. Yeah, just kind of has that freedom of gameplay. Doesn't necessarily hold your hand, but you can just do what you want when you want to. Yeah, it's nice. But anyway, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jefferey Morrison. Down below in the description, I put the main website links for Conqueror and Pacer. Just extracurricular kind of active incentive activities that I do, virtual challenges. I'm not affiliated or partnered with Conqueror or Pacer at all. They're just down there just for the giggles, if you're curious. Anything related to the channel will be here on YouTube via my channel page, or if you have notifications enabled via the bell, etc. Yeah, you'll receive notifications if that's working, when it's working. So, but other than that, take care. All the best with any of your endeavors or activities, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.